you spent more time designing your perfect idea than actually doing it, you're not chasing a dream, you're babysitting. Let's talk about how to fix it. Hey friend, let's be real for a second. How many notebooks do you own that are full of ideas, but not a single one has made it past the planning stage? You've got mood boards, Pinterest collections, color palettes, outlines, maybe even an entire Notion database that you call big life projects. But somehow they're still projects. I get it. I've been there. As a matter of fact, I'm still struggling to get past that stage. Truth is, planning is exciting, feels productive, it feels safe. But here's the thing, planning can be the most beautiful, well disguised form of procrastination. But why do we get stuck in planning? Why do we even get stuck putting all of these things together? I mean, let's be real. Let's have a conversation for once. When you're a creative, especially a multi-potentialite, if you find yourself liking so many things, having so many passions, doing so many things, planning gives you that illusion of progress. You tell yourself, once I figure out the perfect plan, then I'll start. But in reality, perfect actually never comes. What's actually happening? You're avoiding the messy, uncomfortable part of the entire process. The execution, the doing. You're running away from it. You're protecting yourself from the possibility of failing. And sometimes you're afraid that if you do start, the thing in your head won't match the dream in your heart. And I was saying this to someone even last week, that I most times live in my head. So I spend a lot of time editing videos in my head, creating the perfect shots in my head, doing a lot of planning, doing the mood board and all of these things in my head. I just want to get exactly how it goes. And at the end of the day, I end up not even executing most of these things. If you look at my drafts, if you look at my storage devices, you would notice that I have content from last year, even year before last, that I haven't put out there because of this issue. And this is one of the reasons why I'm making this video, for everyone who feels they are stuck in this. Here's the truth, your dream will never become real in your head. It only becomes real through imperfect, awkward, and messy action. Think of it like this. You can steer a parked car, a car that's just parked at a spot. You can design the perfect road trip itinerary for months, but until you actually turn the ignition, you're sitting in the driveway. You're just going to be there all day. And here, I'm just going to say this out. A couple of weeks ago, or maybe last month, I tried to do an experiment. I decided to post every day on YouTube for a week. I didn't say anything about it. I didn't tell my friends about it. I just sat here in my studio and said I was going to post something. It doesn't matter how clean, it doesn't really matter how exciting, it doesn't really have to have all this fancy editing, SFX, VFX, and all of these things. I was just going to make a post. Like a day, it's not going to pass by without me making a post on YouTube. And I did that. So I went through my gallery and I tried to get videos that I have made from musical sessions at the studio, from different things that I have created, because it's easy for me to just pick up my phone and make videos. And I posted that week, every single day. As a matter of fact, I even posted twice in a day, on one of the days, and I posted throughout that week on YouTube. And guess what? Most of the contents that I did not edit, most of the content that I did not script, most of the things I posted on YouTube ended up doing way better than some of the things that I spent 2 hours, 3 hours editing. And I think that week I had over 5,000 views on YouTube and a couple of subscribers, which was very surprising. So let's have a mindset shift. How do we break the circle? Shrink the first step until it's impossible not to take it. Don't start a YouTube channel like me. Well, you will start a YouTube channel. But what I mean is this. In January this year, I started a new YouTube channel where I said, if you remember, or if you can go back and check, I said, you'll never be ready, start now, make a video, post that thing, just do it. And guess what? I never posted another video on the channel. because I kept planning in my head, kept putting all of these things together, kept having all of these notes with the things I wanted to do, of how I wanted the page or the channel to look, or the kind of content I wanted to post there. That's what I'm saying. Don't start a channel. Film a 30 seconds video on your phone, on your camera, and just post it. Right? Don't launch a business. Make one offer to one person. Don't start a new course. Finish the project that you're working on. Finish the coding project that you're working on. Set a deadline for action, not for planning. I mean, if you give yourself until Friday to reset, you'll still be Googling font next week, searching for the perfect font and all of these things. Instead, by Friday, I would have posted this video. I would have done this. Fall in love with the experiment, not the outcome. Treat every action as a test, not a final exam. That way, you can't feel, you can only learn. Like right now, I am not going to do all of those fancy edits on this particular video I'm making because I feel this is going to help someone. And procrastinating is not just even going to help me pass this message to you. And here's my message to you. If you're waiting for perfect, you're going to wait forever. Your dream deserves daylight, not just a spot in your notepad. So here's my challenge to you today. Pick one thing that you've been obsessing over and take one imperfect action on it in the next 24 hours. It doesn't have to be big, it just has to be real. You're not here to endlessly think about your dream life. You're here to live it. Your messy drafts, your awkward attempts, and all. And remember, ideas are everywhere, but execution is rare, and beware. If this hit home, subscribe because I am building a space for every multi-potentialite like myself. Like this video and share it with every young person who is done being stuck in their head and ready to build in real life. See you in my next video.